They only want a little excitement. They like to get a little out of hand, 'cause they're going to high school. Run, run, run. High school. Sister Boom Bar. Hey, hey, hey.
Welcome back to the S&H Farm Supply one. I guess I should say one. Welcome back to the S&H Farm Supply High School Highlight Show. Coming to you live from Played Against Sports and Madfair Fitness in the Fremont Center on East Battlefield, where you can create your own discount. A lot of sales going on right now here at Played Against Sports. Certainly glad you tuned in. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol and Mercy Injury Prevention remind us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. This segment brought to you by Big Fish Screen Printing. Big Fish Screen Printing in Springfield, Missouri. They print all of our Chevy dealers of the Ozarks, male and female athletes of the week. Give them a call at 869-1700. And Bass Pro Shops, Legends of Golf. Switching gears a little bit, talked a little CCK in the first segment, then we Pierce City volleyball. Now it's tennis. And we have the Lady Tigers tennis team in, along with head coach Eric Hansen. Coach Hansen, thanks for coming in this morning.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate the time.
Yeah. So let's visit first off about the season. You're getting close to that halfway point. What's it been like for the Lady Tigers?
Other than really hot, we've done pretty good. We've had some good wins against Nixa and Carthage. We've managed to come out on a daily basis and play some pretty good tennis.
Nixa, I believe, conference champion last year.
Yeah, and district champion. So that was a good win for us. They graduated some really good girls, and Coach Blunt still has a good team, so that was a good win for us.
How many matches have you had thus far this year?
I think we're at 8 matches, and we're 7-1 to this point, and we're just starting to get into the heart of our COC schedule now. I think we're 3-0 in the COC. And we got some real tests coming up. We still got Ozark, we got Neosho and Ozark in a doubleheader on Tuesday. We still got Branson to look at. We still got Joplin, which isn't COC yet, but they're going to be. So we still got some work to do.
Kind of handicapped the conference a little bit. You know, Nixa was defending conference champion. What's it look like thus far this year as you look at some of the scores?
There's a lot of parity there. At any point in time, you could have a team 5-4, 6-3, or because just a couple close matches, it just rolled the other way. And so to sit down and say, who's the standard, I can't give you one. I think we're as good as anyone on any given day if we show up and if we do our thing. If we don't, then it's just that close.
You mentioned the heat a little bit. Now it's cooled off. It was 59 degrees.
Well, loving it.
It was loving it. Fall weather. Have you had any rainouts? Have you got everything in?
No, we've been real lucky on the matches to not have to move anything. The practices, we've kind of had to work around some heat. There's been a couple matches where we were butting right up against that Misha ceiling on the temperature. Rogersville was really hot, and then it was the Nixa and Webb doubleheader we played last week. It was really hot, and that's tough to do, especially when you're on asphalt. I think people don't understand that, if it's hot in the football field, it's hot in the soccer field, it's hot. If it's hot in the tennis court, it's hot asphalt that you're standing on, and it's a little different.
I bet. They brought several young ladies here with you. We'll start right here, introduce this young lady and what she does for you.
This is Heather Georges. She plays our number 5 single spot and in our number 2 double slot.
Heather, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Now, let's talk about singles first. Kind of define your game. What are some things that you like to maybe take advantage of?
When I play singles, I like to come up to the net and get a couple volleys if I'm able to. To do that, I have to hit to their far backhand or far forehand, and then I have to come up to the net to get a volley.
Hey, you mentioned the far backhand, so you're aiming for a corner of the court as deep as you can get it. So that gives you time to get up there, plus it kind of disables them from getting a good return shot.
Yeah. So, yeah.
What do you do to get prepared? Let's say you're going to play. It's 11 o'clock right now. You're maybe at lunch. You're our public high school. You're going to play at 4:30. What are you doing mentally and physically to get prepared?
Mentally, I'm just trying to get to the match, and then physically, when it's about 3 o'clock, when we get to the courts, I just try to warm up with my doubles partner and get warmed up for the match.
I was actually at a public tennis match on Tuesday of last week, Oliver. So I was there. I was at there was a soccer game going on at the same time, I believe. But talking about doubles, what preparation, if any, is different there for you?
For doubles, my partner Macy and I, we worked out a system to where I'm better at the net and she's better in the back, returning ground strokes. So whenever I'm back on the ground stroke and she's at the net, we have a system to where I run up to the net and she goes back to get ground strokes.
Very good. Very good. Now, you're number 2 doubles, and you're playing number 5, so you're playing the number 5 from the other team. Talk about, you had the duel, I guess, with Web City and Nixa. What's that like where we're playing 2 different teams?
It's really hard because you have a little break in between the matches because you play the farthest away opponents first, and then they play each other, and then you play the closest. And I did well for the first 2 games that I played, but then when I went to play Nixa for my singles, I got really, really tired because it was so hot that day.
Talk about your equipment, your racket. Do you have a favorite brand? And if so, why? And what do you use?
I use a Babolat, and I have 2 different types of strings on it, and I just feel as if that helps me most because when I went to Cooper, I had a coach that picked that racket out for me because I would practice on hers, and that helped me get that to become my favorite.
And what grade are you?
I'm a junior.
Okay. What's your favorite subject in school?
I like mathematics.
Very good. Attention, the math teacher. All right. Well, Heather, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
Yeah. Slide down here. We'll visit with the next player, and this is
Molly Womack. She is our 6 singles player and part of our 3 doubles team.
Molly. Good morning.
Good morning.
Talk a little bit about your game. Do you like to stay in the back? Do you like coming to the net? What are some things you try and take advantage of?
I try normally to stay in the back because that's my strong suit, but net volleys have always been kind of a tough thing for me. I get nervous at the net a lot, but when I do get that perfect net volley, it just ups my game a little bit, and it helps me through the rest of the match.
What do you do to get prepared? 11 o'clock, like that's your 11, 12 now, but what are you doing to get prepared for a match that you're going to have coming up this afternoon?
During the day, I just try to stay positive because for me, I've realized that if my day is good, like if I try and make my day good and positive, whether it be a tough match or an easy match, I've realized that if you make it a good day, then you're going to go out on the court and have a good day out there.
Outstanding. Now talk a little bit about doubles and what your responsibilities there are. Do you like being at the net in the doubles, or do you do the...
We don't actually do the switching thing because we have a little bit of a better communication. Not that they don't have a good communication, but it's just we understand each other and we can play to each other's strong suits and help each other with our weaknesses. So we're just there for each other, I guess.
And you realize you just threw one to the bus, and they're going to get top last. Molly, thank you so much for coming in this morning. You're listening to the SNH Farm Supply High School Highlight Show, coming to you live from Played Against Sports and Mad Bear Fitness in the Fremont Center here on East Battlefield, where you can create your own discount. This segment brought to you by Dope Propane in Oliver Mo. Dope Propane for all your propane needs. There's a Labor Day weekend, lots of barbecue grilling going on. So make sure you've got propane in the tank. Visiting with the Republic Tennis and head coach Eric Hansen. Coach Hansen, who do we have next?
This is one of my 3 seniors, Macy Thornhill. She plays 4 singles for us. She is the other half of the number 2 doubles team with Heather.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
What do you do to get prepared for a match?
During the day, I guess I just try to, kind of like Molly, just stay positive and calm down. I tend to get really nervous during the day for a match, so I just try to calm down. Physically, I just try to have everything ready and prepared, and I try to drink water too. Lots of fun.
You're nervous a little bit. More nervous now or tennis match?
I think I'm more nervous now.
As you see someone maybe coming to the net, what's your thought process on how you're going to defeat a player that maybe is coming towards the net?
The net isn't one of my strong suits, so I try, like Heather was saying, we have a system where I'm at the net. She's at the net more than I am, but if I am at the net, I just try to be ready, be prepared to have my racket up so that I'm ready to take a volley if I need to.
In a singles match, if your opponent's coming to the net, what do you do to maybe counteract that?
I get back. That way I can, if they hit a hard volley, I can return it with a good ground stroke.
And you're senior.
Right.
What, if any, plans have you made for next year?
I'm just going to try to go to college. I haven't decided where yet.
Any particular area of study?
I think English education.
So be a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
maybe your favorite subject, English?
Actually, math is my favorite. But I like English too. I don't think I would be very
I'm
good.
not an English teacher either, so you can see where this is going.
Very good, very good. And Macy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're going to step away and take a quick time out. You're listening to the SNH Farm Supply High School Highlight Show here on Jock 98.7. Back after these messages from ESPN Radio.
Rib Crib's fresh new Q menu has 12 delicious new slow-smoked creations starting at $5.99. Dinner plans are done. Rib Crib. Keep it saucy, Springfield.
Heavy Construction Labor's Local 663 is proud to sponsor the Scoreboard Guy on Jock 98.7, the absolute who's who in area high school sports for updates, schedules, and scores. Follow him on Twitter or Facebook or online at scoreboardguy.net. Hope you all have a blessed, safe, and productive 2015-16 athletic year.
I heard you love barbecue. Got some good news for you. Rib Crib's got lunch covered with our delicious slow-smoked 2-meat lunch combo for $10.99. Rib Crib. Keep it saucy, Springfield.
Sports Talk Mondays at Vinegar Chevrolet has been a tradition for the last 12 years. I'm Art Haynes, host of Sports Talk, and each Monday from 4 to 6 p.m. we have a lot to talk about. Rehashing the weekend sports, whether it's the NFL, baseball, the Bears, anything in the sports news, and we get you set up for the week ahead. We broadcast from Pinnager's beautifully remodeled showroom on Highway 60 in Republic. Take your calls and talk to the newsmakers. Sports Talk from 4 to 6 each Monday on Jock 98.7.
This report is brought to you by Bank of America, working with home design and DIY experts Ben and Aaron Napier. Fall is approaching and college football season is kicking off. Whether you're a current student or loyal alumnus, you can enjoy the big game day on a small budget with this tip.
My husband and I went to a football school, so fall brings back great memories. As Ole Miss alums, we love tailgating on the weekends with dear friends. To cut down on costs, we create a tailgate potluck to maximize our mealtime savings.
For all of our tailgate festivities, we love to use our Bank America Cash Rewards credit card, so we earn 2% cash back at grocery stores and now at wholesale clubs. We also earn 3% cash back on gas for the first $2,500 in combined grocery, wholesale club, and gas purchases each quarter, and 1% on all other purchases. Now that's a win I can brag about.
For more information, visit bankofamerica.com/getcashback. That's bankofamerica.com/getcashback. I'm Taylor Purdie.
Summer's almost over, but we've saved the best for last. Labor Day savings are happening now at the Home Depot. Right now, save over $1,200 on an LG counter-depth stainless steel French door refrigerator, and save up to 30% on other appliance special buys while supplies last. Better hurry. Summer's not the only thing going fast. Nobody beats our prices, guaranteed. At the Labor Day savings event, now at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. While supplies last, U.S. only. See store for details.
Welcome back to the SNH Farm Supply High School Highlights here on Jock 98.7. This segment of our show brought to you by the Bank of Billings. Bank of Billings located in Billings and Marysville. Better serve your needs. Visiting with Public Lady Tigers tennis and head coach Eric Hansen. And coach, who we have next?
This is Caitlin Snyder. She's our one singles player and half of our number one doubles team.
Caitlin, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, you sophomore.
Yes, sir.
All right. Talk about how long you been playing tennis.
I've been playing, I learned how to play when I was 3. My dad taught me the basics, but I started seriously playing when I was in 6th grade.
What's the season been like for you thus far?
It's been really good. I've only lost 2 singles out of 8 or something like that. I don't know. And so it's really good. Our doubles team is going pretty good too. And good.
Do you have a favorite singles or doubles?
I don't really know. I love my doubles partner this year, but I also love singles. I can't really choose right now. I like both.
Does your game maybe differ? Maybe your approach differ between singles and doubles? What are the differences there that you